Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. If you've never been to this channel before, you are in for a treat. We provide you with product reviews, restaurant reviews, and recipes, and they're all gluten free. That's right, guys. Tonight we are frying Southern style whiting fish. I almost said something else, guys. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Iris Bradley. Welcome to the live. We are frying fried fish. We are frying fish tonight, and we're gonna have a little French fries. I am gonna finish up my tartar sauce while the grease is getting hot. So give me a second, and I'm gonna get it crack-a-lacking. So we are gonna put our grease. Number one rule to frying fish is to let your grease or your oil heat up slowly. Do not heat your oil too fast. If you heat your oil too fast, then you'll burn your fish. Or you'll think your fish is done. It'll be done on the outside and the inside will be mushy. It won't be done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our French fries first. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Fairy's Glad Tidings. Welcome to the live. So I said the number one rule to frying fish is to get the temperature on your oil or your grease to rise slowly. That's right. So what we're doing is we're preparing our oil for our French fries first. So first we'll do our French fries, and then we'll follow it with our fish. So we're just cooking a few pieces because I had a late lunch because I've been working, guys. So we're going with a few pieces. So we're about to season our fish. So we got a few favorites. I have fell in love with garlic flavored Old Bay, white pepper, sea salt, and a little bit of blackened seasoning. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Edward Smart. And then also we are gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon on our fish. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab, Web Savvy Cafe. Welcome to the lab. We are doing Southern style fried whiting and French fries. And while our grease is heating up slowly, so because what you don't want the oil to do is reach that highest temperature, and then you have to turn it down, and then the breading from your fish starts to fall over and tear up all over in your grease and just make a huge mess. Guys, if you can do me a favor tonight, if you can stay in the live at least 15 minutes without going out so that we can get the proper watch time, I would appreciate it. And if you guys would thumbs up the live, I also appreciate it. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to use our Old Bay. This is Old Bay with garlic and herbs. I love this. This is one of my new go-to items in the kitchen for seafood. So it doesn't contain a whole bunch of salt, so you can be a little liberal with it. I want you to see it. Can you see it? Okay. Then we have our sea salt. Not too much. We have our white pepper. And guys, I've said it in the past, be careful with white pepper because white pepper gives the appearance of not being too much. it doesn't look like you have a lot on it, but it gets really spicy when you cook it. So if you don't like a lot of spice, don't do it. And then this guy right here is the bomb, and he has a blackened seasoning, and it's delicious. And every one of these seasonings are either naturally gluten-free or made gluten-free. So give it a little shake. And then now we're gonna cut our lemon. And we're gonna squeeze some lemon because I am allergic to raw lemon. I will put it on here before I fry so I can get that flavor that I love without breaking out. So nice, fresh lemon. So now we are gonna let that marinate. We're still waiting on our oil to reach the proper temperature before we add our French fries. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you in. I told you I don't play when it comes down to tartar sauce. I'm a former food truck owner, and I used to own a wing trailer, and I never eat anyone's tartar sauce. I make my own tartar sauce. So I've started it, and I'm gonna finish it right here. So and I told you I'm staying out of the store. I don't want no mishaps. So I'm using what I have. Usually I use a yellow onion, but I have to use my red onions. But I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I think it's really gonna make it better. Yep, it's gonna make it taste even better. So just chopping up, finishing up, chopping these onions. I have a few deal breakers, and bad tartar sauce is a huge deal breaker for me. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Trisha Living. Welcome to the live, Miss Four Roller. We are preparing our tartar sauce because Gigi loves tartar sauce, and I love my own tartar sauce. I'm sorry, I just do. So we're finishing up our tartar sauce. So then we're gonna put some black pepper in it. And then we'll put a little salt in it. We have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar here. And we're gonna mix it together like so. And then I'm gonna use the hand mixer. No, I don't need the hand mixer. I was gonna make coleslaw, but time did not permit, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm not a 9 to 5 girl, and I've been sort of working 9 to 5, 9 to 6, and it's just not working for me. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. We are frying fish, and we are finishing up our homemade tartar sauce. We're gonna fry our French fries, and I gave a tip about, I'm gonna put this in the fridge so that it can chill while we're cooking everything. And I'll have a slice of Kool-Aid pie from last night's live with y'all once this is all over with. So one tip that I would like to reiterate, whenever you are frying food, you want to let your oil or your grease get warm slowly. You don't want to do it fast, because if you do, it'll burn, or it appears that your food is done, but it really isn't. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Miss Brown Hester. So we are letting our oil heat up slowly. So one of the features on my food truck was the tartar sauce. People could not leave that truck without their tartar sauce. They knew it was homemade. I didn't charge extra for it. I was happy to let them have it because people really loved it. So I'm telling you, I've been in this food industry for 20 years. I have been trying to get the perfect packaging for my sauces. I have an entire line. I have barbecue sauce, tartar sauce, mild and hot wing sauce, lemon pepper, fish seasoning, and chicken seasoning. Yes, I have fried fish for the Super Bowl. I've fried fish for the IRS. I've done it for a lot of large companies. During the Super Bowl, I fed 4,000. So I can feed a large crowd. So I'm ready to get my spices and my sauces on the grocery store shelves. That's right. So that's what this is all about. I want Gigi's name to be out there. That's right. That's right. I want my name to be out there. So I have my fish seasoned and it's marinating just a tad while we do our fries first, because you have a lot of people that really, they will come to the truck and they will ask me, do you cook your fish and your fries in the same grease? And I would be like, huh? Of course not. So we had the 2 vats for the fries and chicken, and then we had 1 separate vat for the fish and shrimp. And that's how I went. Because if you were allergic to shrimp, then you couldn't eat my fish. That's just how it was. And I had that posted because I've had food allergies for many years. So I've always been aware of food allergies. So I've always let my customers know, hey, this is how we do it here. So you may want to try something else. So we had a whole array of food. So it was no thing to leave there with something good, because I had a flat grill and I could grill salmon and I could grill stuff for you if you couldn't have the fried foods. So yes, so we're letting that heat up, and I'm gonna show you what I'm using as a coating tonight. I'm trying something different now. This is Bob's Red Mill. You hear me talk about Bob's Red Mill all the time. Welcome to the live, Adrian. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. We are frying fish, and so this is Bob's Red Mill. You hear me talk about Bob's Red Mill all the time. So this is a cornbread mix. I'm going to try it on my fish tonight. Yeah, I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to add some 100% cornmeal to the cornbread mix. So y'all pray with me now as we get going. We're going to fry it up. We're going to fry it. So like I said, do not heat your oil too fast. If you do, your food will be cooked on the outside and it'll still be cold on the inside. It won't be done. You'll ruin it. So we're testing it up. I say about 30 more seconds we can put in our fries. So I'm telling you guys, I am not a 9-to-5 girl, and I've been working 9 to 5. It's crazy. It's crazy. Also, yeah. So our fries are doing good. It's doing good. It's ready. You hear it? You hear the sizzle? So our fries are cooking, and I will show you exactly how I coat my fish. I normally use a Ziploc bag. I use a Ziploc bag so I can shake it and make it really, really even. I don't have any more. I told you guys I was staying out of those stores. I want to be safe, so I'm using exactly what I have here at home. Give me a second. So, if you're not sure if your fish is wet enough, You can add just a tad bit of water to it, just a little bit of water, so that the cornmeal or your flour or whatever seafood coating you use will adhere properly. I like for my spices as well as my coating to be very even. So once I do that, I'm going to place the cornbread mix on it. Then our French fries are going good. They're going strong. Yeah. I tell people, if you are not used to frying, don't try to do French fries and fish at the same time. Do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. But I'm pretty used to frying stuff, so I can kind of multitask like that. But the whole idea is to make sure you coat your fish properly. Fully coated. See, that's not fully coated. You see there's some wet spots there. There's some wet spots. So you want to go over it. And if you got to add more, just add more. You can add more. If you need to add more, just add more. So Southern style is the crunchy with cornmeal, but a lot of places you go now, they coat the fish with flour. And that is what turns it into something that I cannot have. I cannot have fish fried with, hey, cook with me, Gigi, gluten free, welcome to the lab, 50 plus, welcome to the lab. So yes, this is 100% gluten-free coating. Got to have it. So I come out better most of the time just cooking at home, because I don't have to ask a whole bunch of questions and feel offended and feel like a freak. I'm telling you, in the beginning, when I would go out to eat, I would have to ask all these questions, and it made me feel very uncomfortable a lot of times. So to me, I feel like I need to go back a little bit, add some more cornmeal, more cornmeal. And guys, remember I told you I was on a 30-day challenge of drinking nothing but water, no juice, no tea, no coffee, no pops. Nothing but water. Today is day 29. That's right, day 29. So I am gonna, you see that? I'm gonna make sure I coat it more. I wanna coat it even more, just to be sure. You see that? It's perfect. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab, Kingdom Boy. We are frying Southern style whiting fish. That's very popular here in the city. Whiting, very popular. Yeah. So all of it is completely coated evenly. And what I'll do is, once I coat it, I'm going to place it in the refrigerator for like 2 to 3 minutes while I finish up the French fries. Let me wash my hands and wash this area. Be a neat cook, please. People love to eat with neat cooks. I try to clean as I go so that I don't have so much to do when I finish cooking. If you clean as you go, you won't have a whole lot to do when you get finished. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the live, Cindy A. Lucy. Welcome to the live. We are frying some fish, and we made a little tartar sauce, and we are making French fries. And right here, guys, is where we're gonna drain our fish and our fries. Have you ever gone somewhere to order some fish, got it home, and the bag was full of grease? Yeah, that's because they pulled it straight out of the grease and placed it in the bag. That's something that I do not do. I always let my fish drain. Gotta do that. You know, Grandma used to put the napkins inside of a bowl, but then I feel like it's still sitting in grease. So you see those fries? They are perfect. Guys, these are Ore-Ida shoestring fries. And Ore-Ida is naturally gluten-free. The original Ore-Ida fries are naturally gluten-free. So my fries are done, so guess what? I know that my fish is gonna be, the grease is perfect for my fish because we just finished the French fries. So the trick to frying fish, is to let your grease or your oil reach the proper temperature slowly. If not, I'll repeat this. I keep repeating this because a lot of people say, well, I don't know how to fry fish. What you have to do is let that oil heat up evenly so that your fish is cooked both on the inside as well as the outside. That's just something from me. From me to you. That's a frying tip. So we have our fries. So nobody has to worry about whether the fries were cooked in fish grease. So that's how you save your grease. If you have guests, cook your French fries first and then cook your fish or either your shrimp. That's how you do it. So now we can take out the fish and add it to the grease. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab, Peter Langford. So we have probably just enough room because this is 3 pieces of fish, guys. I just cut it in half. It's not smart to cook large pieces of fish at one time. Okay, if it don't go all the way in, don't worry about it. Just take when you're frying, always use long handle utensils. That way you won't burn yourself. Use long handle utensils. Don't use anything short so that you don't burn yourself. But this right here, guys, that I'm using, this pan is actually a wok. It's a wok. I purchased it at Walmart, and it was $5.84, and it does great shrimp fried rice as well as fish. Hey, so your album came out today. It got rescheduled. Oh, that's okay. It's gonna be okay. I connected with you on YouTube last night as well, Peter. You're gonna get it. Your album will be out before you know it. You know, it's a lot going on, Peter. It's a lot going on. So, like I said, if your oil is at the correct temperature, you don't have to worry about your fish because you want that fish to be cooked evenly, inside and out. Inside and out. So, move everything up so you guys can see it. So we have our fries, we have our fish. Guys, this is like such a simple meal. It's so simple. This is a meal that can be on the table in 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes it can be on the table. So if I had it my way, I would have used a little bit more oil, just a little bit more, so it would deep fry very even. But it's doing a good job. I'm proud of it. It smells so good because I told you this Old Bay with garlic and herbs. You can smell that. You can really smell it. Hey, eat with me, cook with me, Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. And if you are like me or like my mom and you don't want to smell the fish, all you have to do is boil some cinnamon or boil some vinegar while you're cooking and you can take away that smell. That's right. Or you can light a candle. You can just light a candle. And that's what I'm about to do. I was supposed to do it before I started because the vapors will get caught up and you would barely smell it. But I have a few tricks. But yeah, if you boil some cinnamon or boil some vinegar, you will get that smell out your house. Hey, cook with me, Gigi's gluten-free, Braden Brand Reality TV. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We are frying fish and French fries. And I'm going to show you guys the Kool-Aid pie. We're going to do that after we eat fish. I don't want to eat the dessert first because that wouldn't be right. But yeah, it came out pretty good. But guys, that's a very sweet dessert. So if you're giving it to your kids or your grandkids, make sure you cut a very small piece because it's a very sweet pie. Trust me, it's very sweet. It didn't taste as sweet in the beginning, but once it became firm and I left it in the fridge for 3 or 4 hours, yeah, it became super sweet, Braden. I'm telling you, it's sweet. But it's good though, and it's gluten-free. I told you everything on the channel is gluten-free. I am getting prepared, guys. Y'all get ready because I'm going to do a few different things because we're going to be stuck in the house. I'm about to start doing some challenges. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free, aka James 615 in the house. Welcome. Welcome to the live. And remember, guys, get you some long handle utensils when you are frying food. You don't have to worry about burning yourself. This, I'm very pleased with this coating. This coating is normally used to make gluten-free cornbread. But I told you I was staying out of the store and I was using everything that I have in my house. So this is what I use to coat it with. Gluten-free cornbread mix by Bob's Red Mill. Tie-dye 1B. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. This is Friday. It's the weekend. We in the house and we are frying Southern style, country style fried whiting. Whiting fish. Very well known in the South, in Atlanta. People love whiting. Tie-dye 1B, I'm going live at 10 o'clock today. Oh, really? You can't be over here advertising like that, man. You advertising your live. We got you, though. We got you. You don't know. You didn't know. You all right. Woo, guys, I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this fish. Deborah's glad tiding. Would you like an encore of this on tomorrow? Would you like me to come fry you some fish? KIU Blogs Official 81. It's nice to meet you. Oh, hey. Welcome to the live. That's right, Miss Four Roller. Get on them. Yes, guys, this is day 29 of drinking water only. And guys, I find myself craving water now. Since that's all I've been drinking, I actually crave water. I'm like, oh, I haven't had my water. I haven't had enough water. We do love you, Tie-Dye. You just can't advertise like that. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free billionaire Mighty J. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is our first piece. So I always strain it some before I keep it over the grease. I don't like greasy food, guys. Fried food does not have to be greasy. See that? You just let it strain. You see how it's coated perfectly? All you do is take your time. Take your time. Woo! Hey, I had to catch that. That's quick, guys. I used to play softball. And we have one more piece. One more. That's trying to get away from me. That's the last piece. And always make sure you remove the grease from the hot eye. True story, a friend of mine left a pan of grease on the oh no, I ain't let that hit. No. That fish ain't gonna hit the floor. I'm telling you, no. A friend of mine, she left some hot grease on her stove, and she woke up to the smoke alarm. She ran into the kitchen, and she, without thinking, she grabbed the grease and she poured it onto her. YouTube playing, guys. I don't know what's going on. Well, she poured the grease onto her, and she burned herself from her waist down, and it got part of her hand as well. Yeah, so be careful when it comes to hot grease and frying things and having kids in the kitchen, all of that type of stuff. You want to be aware of that. You can avoid mistakes and accidents in the kitchen if you just take your time and be careful. Take your time and be careful. Always let it drain, though. You always want to let that fish drain. You don't want to eat. You want to taste a good fried taste, but you don't want greasy food. I mean, I know I don't want no greasy food. I'm going to let y'all taste it in a second. I'm going to let you get a taste. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just a second. So what y'all got going on tonight? Deborah's glad, Tyler, you didn't answer me. Would you like some fish tomorrow? Would you like me to come over and fry you some fish? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. So I gotta get some tartar sauce. Tartar sauce. Oh, I forgot what I was doing, y'all. So, I want a small piece and some fries. I don't want a lot. And a little tartar sauce. That Gigi's gluten-free tartar sauce, homemade. But guys, you know I'm always trying something new. This blue agave sriracha hot sauce is delicious. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that. I'm gonna let y'all get a bite. Y'all take a bite. Mmm. Mmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. It's good. So, let's go back over the rules to frying fish. And cook with me, Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the live, Edward Smart. Welcome to the live, Lindo. You just missed it, Lindo. You got to go back on the replay and watch me fry this country-style fish. Mm-hmm. So, the rules to frying fish. You must allow your oil to heat up slowly. And the reason why you want it to heat up slowly is because you want it to cook evenly. You don't want it to be cold on the inside and cooked on the outside. You want it to heat up slowly. Deborah, are you going live at 10? So yeah, that's the first rule. The second rule is to make sure you have long handle utensils to handle your fried food so that you don't burn yourself. Also, cook in a pan that's deep, and that keeps you safe as well. Yes, you're setting up now. Okay, Lindo, what you got a question? Yeah, so it's not a whole lot to it, just practice. Cook a few pieces at a time. You don't have to cook for a whole family. Practice. Use products like this that are pretty much already combined. They have the flour and the cornmeal base. This one is made with cornmeal and potato starch, and tapioca flour, and it's all gluten free. So it's a very good product to fry fish. When I don't make my own, that'll be my next choice. So growing up, we had fish every Friday. I know some of y'all remember that. Fish every Friday. That's a every Friday thing. I know some of y'all was asking about that Kool-Aid pie from last night. So I'm going to slice a little piece of that. We're going to try a little piece of that tonight. I told you it's super sweet. So if you don't like real sweet stuff, you don't want to eat but a small piece. Just a small piece. You see it, guys? See how it formed? When you put it in that refrigerator for 3 or 4 hours, it did really good. Real good. Kind of sweet, but it's good. It looks like cheesecake. Yup. I'm surprised at how good it tastes, and the ginger snap crust is really good as well. All it needs is a little bit more Cool Whip. So, Lindo, what is it, 2 a.m. at your house? So, guys, yep. That's pretty much it. Tonight was a short one because, like I said, I worked 9 to 5 today. And we are going to raid Miss Deborah's Glad Tidings. If you guys could follow me over to Story Time. Oh, it's 4:01 a.m. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. If you guys could follow me to Deborah's Glad Tidings, I appreciate you guys. I tell you all the time, you are beautiful inside and out. God loves you, and so do I. See you tomorrow.